The Monkey Who Repaid Kindness. Chapter 1. The Lonely Road. It was a cold evening on the outskirts of a small town. The sky was covered with dark gray clouds, and a slow wind carried dust across the empty road. Cars moved quickly along the highway, their headlights cutting through the evening darkness. On the side of the road, near a few broken trees and dry bushes, a small monkey sat quietly. His fur was dirty, his stomach was empty, and his eyes looked tired. The monkey had been separated from his group many days ago. Since then, he had wandered alone through forests, villages, and roads looking for food and safety. That evening, he saw a fruit cart standing on the other side of the road. Bananas and mangoes were hanging from the cart. The monkey's hungry eyes lit up. He slowly stepped closer to the road. Cars rushed past him. Horns screamed loudly. The monkey became afraid and stepped back. But hunger is stronger than fear. The little monkey gathered courage and started crossing the road. Halfway across the road, he froze. Bright headlights suddenly appeared. A speeding car was coming directly toward him. The driver tried to stop. The tires screamed, but it was too late. Bang! The monkey was thrown across the road. His body rolled on the hard ground. The fruit seller screamed. People nearby stopped and looked. The monkey cried in pain. One of his legs twisted badly. Then another. Blood slowly spread onto the road. Rain began to fall. Cars kept moving. Nobody came forward. The monkey tried to move, but both of his legs were badly broken. He let out heartbreaking cries. His small hands trembled. His eyes filled with tears. The driver of the car stepped out. His name was Kareem. Kareem was a poor man in his early 30s. He worked long hours delivering goods in his old car just to earn enough money for food and rent. When he saw the injured monkey lying on the road, guilt crushed his heart. "Oh God," he whispered. "What have I done?" People standing nearby shook their heads. "Leave it," one man said. "It's just an animal." But Kareem could not leave. The monkey looked directly into his eyes. There was fear, pain, and helplessness. Kareem slowly walked toward him. The monkey became frightened and tried to crawl away, but he screamed in pain. "It's okay," Kareem said softly. "I won't hurt you." Rain poured harder. Sad piano music seemed to play in the background of the moment. The world felt heavy. Kareem carefully removed his jacket and wrapped it around the monkey. The monkey trembled in his arms. Kareem lifted him gently and placed him in the back seat of the car. The fruit seller shouted, "Brother, where are you taking him?" "To the hospital," Kareem replied. The monkey weakly opened his eyes. For the first time that night, he felt safe. Chapter 2. The hospital. The rain continued as Kareem drove quickly through the dark streets. The monkey cried softly in pain from the back seat. Kareem kept looking at him through the mirror. "Hold on," he whispered. "Please don't die." After several minutes, Kareem reached a small animal hospital. He rushed inside carrying the monkey in his arms. "Doctor, please help him." A veterinarian quickly examined the monkey. "The injuries are serious," the doctor said. "Both legs are fractured." Kareem's face fell. "Can you save him?" "Yes," the doctor replied. "But treatment will cost money." Kareem looked down silently. He barely had enough money to survive himself. Still, he reached into his pocket and pulled out all the cash he had. "This is everything," he said. The doctor sighed. "It's not enough." Kareem removed his old wristwatch. "My father gave me this before he died," he said quietly. "Please take it too." The doctor looked at him with surprise. "You're willing to give this for a monkey?" Kareem nodded. "Pain is pain, whether human or animal." The doctor became emotional. He accepted the money but returned the watch. "Keep it," he said softly. "I'll help." The monkey was taken into surgery. Hours passed. Kareem sat alone in the waiting room. The clock ticked slowly. Sad violin music filled the silence in his imagination. He prayed quietly. Finally, the doctor came out. The surgery was successful. Kareem smiled with relief. Thank God. The monkey stayed unconscious for 2 days. Kareem visited every few hours. Even after working long shifts, he came to sit beside the monkey. On the 3rd day, the monkey slowly opened his eyes. Kareem smiled. "You're awake." The monkey stared at him. At first, he looked confused. Then he remembered. The road, the pain, the man carrying him. Tears gathered in the monkey's eyes. Kareem gently fed him bananas. The monkey slowly ate. Day after day, their bond grew stronger. Kareem named him Modi. Modi learned to trust him completely. When Kareem entered the room, Modi became happy. When Kareem left, Modi became sad. The nurses often smiled while watching them. One nurse whispered, "Sometimes animals remember kindness better than humans." Weeks passed. Modi's legs slowly healed. He learned to walk again with support. Every small step felt like a victory. One evening, the doctor smiled. He's healthy now. Kareem looked at Modi. So, you're coming home with me. Modi jumped into his arms happily. And for the first time in many years, Kareem did not feel alone. Chapter 3: A New Family. Kareem lived in a tiny old house near the edge of town. The roof leaked during rain. The walls were cracked. The kitchen was small, but the house became warm after Modi arrived. Every morning, Modi sat beside Kareem while he ate breakfast. Every evening, he waited near the door for Kareem to return from work. Whenever Kareem felt tired or sad, Modi hugged him. The neighbors often laughed. There goes the man with his monkey son, they joked. But Kareem didn't care. Modi was family. One night, Kareem sat outside under the stars. Modi rested beside him. You know, Kareem said softly, I never had anyone in my life after my parents died. Modi listened carefully. But now I have you. Modi placed his hand on Kareem's shoulder. Kareem smiled with tears in his eyes. Days became months. Their friendship became stronger. Modi helped around the house. He brought water bottles. He cleaned small things. Sometimes he even danced playfully to make Kareem laugh. The sadness in Kareem's life slowly disappeared. But happiness does not always stay forever. One terrible month, Kareem lost his job. The company he worked for closed suddenly. Without work, bills piled up quickly. Rent became overdue. Electricity bills remained unpaid. Food became scarce. Kareem tried desperately to find another job. Everywhere he went, people rejected him. We are not hiring. Come next month. Sorry. Day after day, rejection after rejection. Slowly, darkness returned to Kareem's life. At night, he sat quietly staring at unpaid bills. Modi watched him with worried eyes. One evening, Kareem had only one piece of bread left. He broke it into two pieces. One half for himself, one half for Modi, but Modi pushed his piece back toward Kareem. No, Kareem said weakly. Eat. Modi refused. Tears rolled down Kareem's face. He hugged the monkey tightly. Sad music seemed to echo through the silent room. Outside, rain tapped against the broken windows. Chapter 4: The Debt. As weeks passed, Kareem borrowed money from different people to survive. At first, he believed things would improve soon, but life became harder. The debts increased. The lenders became angry. One afternoon, loud banging shook the front door. Bang, bang, bang. Kareem opened it slowly. 3 dangerous-looking men stood outside. Their leader stepped forward. Where's our money? He growled. Kareem lowered his head. I just need more time. We already gave you time. I'm trying to find work. The man grabbed Kareem's shirt violently. You think we're fools? Modi became frightened. He stood protectively near Kareem. The men laughed. Look at this monkey trying to act brave. Kareem pleaded, please don't hurt him. The leader pushed Kareem hard onto the floor. You have 3 days. Then the men began smashing things inside the house. They kicked chairs. They broke plates. One man punched Kareem in the stomach. Kareem cried out in pain. Modi screamed angrily. He jumped toward the attackers. One man kicked Modi away. The monkey crashed into the wall. Modi, Kareem shouted. The men finally left after destroying half the house. The door slammed shut. Silence filled the room. Kareem slowly crawled toward Modi. The monkey was trembling. Kareem hugged him tightly. I'm sorry, he whispered while crying. That night was one of the darkest nights of their lives. The electricity had been cut off. The room was cold. The roof leaked rainwater. Kareem sat in darkness holding Modi. I saved you once, he said sadly. But now I can't even save myself. Modi looked into Kareem's eyes. Something moved deep inside his memory. A road, a box, golden light. The monkey suddenly remembered something from the night of the accident. Before crossing the road months earlier, he had seen a group of strange men hiding a heavy wooden box near the forest. When they left, the box remained buried beneath rocks and leaves. Inside it, there were gold coins. Modi's eyes widened. He slowly stood up. Kareem looked confused. Where are you going? Modi touched Kareem's hand gently. Then he ran outside into the rainy night. Chapter 5: The Golden Secret. The storm grew stronger. Thunder roared across the sky. Modi ran through muddy streets and dark alleys. Rain soaked his fur, but he did not stop. His mind repeated one thought again and again. Kareem saved me. He protected me. Now it's my turn. The monkey reached the old highway where the accident had happened. Cars still rushed by. The same cold wind blew across the road. Modi carefully crossed. Every step reminded him of the terrible night his legs were broken. But this time, he was not afraid. He entered the forest beside the road. The area was dark and silent. Branches moved with the wind. Owls cried in the distance. Moti searched desperately, under rocks, near trees, beside bushes. Minutes felt like hours. Then suddenly, he found it, a large wooden box hidden beneath old leaves. Moti pulled the leaves away. The box was still there. He opened it slowly. Golden coins sparkled brightly even in the darkness. Moti stared at the treasure. He remembered the hungry nights, the broken house, Kareem's tears. Without hesitation, Moti dragged the heavy box through the rain. The journey back home was difficult. The box was heavy. Moti slipped many times in the mud. His hands bled. His body became exhausted, but he refused to quit. Meanwhile, Kareem sat alone in the dark house. He feared something terrible had happened to Moti. "Please come back," he whispered. Hours later, a weak scratching sound came from outside the door. Kareem quickly opened it. Moti, the monkey, stood there breathing heavily. Behind him was the large wooden box. Kareem looked confused. "What is this?" Moti pushed the box toward him. Kareem slowly opened it. The moment he saw the gold coins, he froze. His eyes filled with shock. "What?" Golden light reflected across the dark room. Moti looked at him quietly. Kareem's hands trembled. "Where did you get this?" Moti simply hugged him. Kareem broke down crying. He understood. The monkey remembered his kindness. And now, he was returning it. Kareem fell to his knees. Tears streamed down his face. He held Moti tightly while crying like a child. "You saved me." Sad emotional music seemed to rise softly in the background. Outside, the rain slowly stopped. For the first time in many months, hope returned. Chapter 6: A New Beginning. The next morning, Kareem carefully sold a few of the gold coins through trusted jewelers. The money was enough to pay all his debts. He repaired his broken house. He bought food. He restored electricity and water. Most importantly, he no longer feared the lenders. When the debt collectors returned angrily, Kareem calmly paid every rupee he owed. The men stood speechless. "You actually paid everything?" one man asked. "Yes," Kareem replied. The men left silently. Moti watched proudly from the doorway. Life slowly changed. Kareem opened a small business. The business grew successfully. Months later, he owned a large shop in town. People respected him, but Kareem never forgot his difficult days. And he never forgot the monkey who stood beside him. One evening, Kareem built a beautiful garden behind his new home. Moti played happily among the trees. Kareem sat beside him. "You know something?" he said. Moti looked at him curiously. "When I saved you on that road, I thought I was helping a helpless animal." He smiled emotionally. "But actually, God was sending me a true friend." Moti hugged him tightly. Kareem laughed through tears. Years passed. Kareem became known as one of the kindest men in town. He donated money to poor families. He helped injured animals. He fed hungry children. Whenever someone asked why he helped others so much, Kareem smiled. Then he looked toward Moti. Because kindness always returns one day. Moti became famous throughout the town. Children loved him. People often brought him fruits and gifts. But Moti cared about only one thing: his family. One winter night, Kareem sat beside the fireplace. Moti rested peacefully near him. Soft emotional music played from an old radio. Kareem looked at the monkey lovingly. "You repaid my kindness," he whispered. "But the truth is, your friendship was worth more than all the gold in the world." Moti slowly placed his hand in Kareem's. The fire crackled softly. Outside, snow like fog covered the quiet streets. Inside the warm house sat two souls who had saved each other. One man, one monkey, bound forever by kindness, loyalty, pain, and love. And that is why people still tell the story of Kareem and Moti. Because sometimes, the smallest act of kindness can change an entire life. And sometimes, animals remember love better than humans ever do.